Hello lovelies and welcome back to the doll room. Now today, not only did I want to carry on unboxing my vintage Barbie collection from the 90s and the early noughties, I also wanted to throw into the mix some new Barbies, some fashionistas and some other Barbies that I've also bought since the doll collecting has started again for the first time in getting on for 3 decades. So it's not just my old Barbies that are becoming unboxed. I am, where I can afford them, finding thrifted Barbies and other doll ranges, discovering all the new ranges that are out in the shops at the minute, new dolls, and bringing those in. So I thought I'd start a new series with the unboxing of then and now. So a Barbie unboxed from way back then compared to Barbie now. Today I thought the then Barbie could be this one. Now this is an Olympic skater Barbie. She was produced when we were in the 1998 Winter Olympic Games. You can see she's got some sort of mechanism on her waist. It says wind Barbie up and watch her spin. You can see this again. This is another box that didn't survive the attic with all the temperature changes up in the attic. It's time to unbox her. So that's my then Barbie. But why not compare her to a modern day Barbie, a fashionista Barbie? Now this is a curvy Barbie. Curvy Barbies were definitely not a thing when I was collecting in the 90s, and I love them as a curvy woman myself. I just think this representation is wonderful. Now this is one of the first fashionista Barbies I've ever bought. I absolutely adore the packaging in a plastic pink wallet that can be reused, but we'll get to that in a minute. Very different. The diversity is expanded, especially in the fashionista range of Barbies, way beyond what you could ever have imagined in the 90s, and I love it. I'm all here for that. So these dolls don't have names, whereas in the 90s there was Christy, there was Teresa, there was Barbie. They all had names. A lot of the Barbie extras are just numbers, and again the fashionistas are numbers, and she is number 188. So we're going to unbox her for now and this one for then. So let's unbox this one first. So Olympics skater Barbie, she would have been bought, like I said, in 98. You can see the box is absolutely falling apart. You've got a leaflet in there that says Barbie and Ken can skate in pairs. You need the Ken for that, so there's the leaflet. Let's get to with the Twizzlers. If you're my sort of age, you will remember that the Winter Olympics, or the ice dance and the ice skating, was absolutely led by Torval and Dean, some English skaters. Oh my gosh, everybody in England, where I'm from, would sit and hold their breath waiting for Torval and Dean to come out and skate. It was much more mainstream then to watch the ice skating and the ice dance. There was Robin Cousins as well. Oh my gosh, I mean, the fact that I am not into any sort of sport and yet can remember the names of ice dance people just goes to show how important ice dance was back then. I don't think it is as much now. I suppose part of the reason for that is the demise of mainstream TV. If you're not actually actively seeking out sport these days, you don't get to watch it. Whereas back in my day, you had 3, then 4, and finally 5 channels to watch, and that was it. So if the sport was on and the Olympics was on, everybody watched it. And that's certainly not the case now. So I am always blown away by just how lovely the Barbies look out of the box. You wouldn't think there would be much of a difference, but there really is. The minute they come out of the box, they kind of feel alive. Now she has got her boots on. Her blade seems to have fallen out, so let's pop that one back in. So you can see she's got her ice skates on, and she's got this sort of feathery skirt. She's got her silver medal, it looks. hooks and feathers. So she is jointed on her elbows, so, and her shoulders, and her head has got some movement as well. Oh, we've got little feathers coming off. Also, both of her knees are as well. And then you've got this kind of strange middle piece, which I kind of wish was a bit more covered up by the costume, because it does look odd. So you put the catch on and then wind it up, and then I suppose you let go of the catch, do you? Okay, let's read the instructions. So we put the catch down, wind it up clockwise. It doesn't wind up clockwise. Okay, I'm determined to find out how you do this. In this bag there is a hairbrush, but there's also this piece that connects to her waist. I wonder if that makes it work. So, right, so we've got her belt on, which goes on like that. Mine is the other way round to what the instructions say. It only took about 8 hours to work that one out. So you can see on the back, she's got a button. If you press the button up, not down, which it says in the instructions, and wind this round, then you have to hold her by her belt. When she's wound up, if you release the catch again, she spins. Oh, she's fantastic. I love her. You can see she's got this very 90s face. This was before they changed the face mould at the start of the noughties, and she's got her hair up in this high pineapple ponytail and little pearl earrings in there as well. She's really lovely. I love the face of the 90s Barbies, and she's got all the joints as well. Yeah, she's just wonderful, and those really bright blue eyes, which you've got a lot on these old vintage Barbies. So let's compare her to the Fashionista Barbie. First of all, the packaging, it's a lot simpler. I love the fact that we've got a reuse. It's just a tiny little plastic catch there to stop the zip from being zipped, and then once that's open, you just open it like that, and then she slides out, and there she is. You can see she's number 188, it says there. So that's just some backing, and then you've got a reusable pencil case. So I mean, I'm an artist, I've always got loads of stuff in the art studio. Brilliant for knitting needles, crochet, little makeup bag, makeup brushes, paint brushes, whatever you need it for. I think that's just brilliant. I like to see, I have to say, the Barbie not to come in this plastic tray. I'd like her more loose in there, just to really cut down on the amount of plastic. You can see she's just got a couple of ties holding her in now, so she's a lot easier to unpackage than the 90s vintage Barbie with all the Twizzlers. See, look, she's out already. Oh my gosh, do you know what? She's absolutely beautiful. I mean, you can see the difference in the shade. Oh, I'm all for it, guys. I am literally loving the fact that when I came back to Barbie collecting and doll collecting, we've got a curvy Barbie. So you've got this beautiful face on this one, and with the brunette hair, really gorgeous, gorgeous soft hair. And it's got more than one colour in it. Can you see the dark brown, almost black streaks through her hair? Just beautiful. Now, not articulated at all, which is a shame. I wish Barbie would just up the price range a little bit and put some articulation in these Fashionistas. Gorgeous little dress, no underwear on underneath there, and a necklace that says love. There are little pink boots, and they are removable like boot shoes, and I just think she's just so gorgeous. And the reason that I picked her as my very first curvy body Barbie to buy was her necklace, really. Her necklace says love, and I'm currently on a self-love journey after becoming more curvy than I would want to become. I am in the process of getting my fitness back. The very events that stopped me doll collecting are the same events that led me to start using food, and the dolls are bringing me back, and the dolls are not only soothing my emotions, but they are encouraging me to get back to a point where I'm happy with myself, a self-love journey. The dolls are going to play a part in this, they really are. I just know it, and it's funny, it feels like everything's come full circle. So when I saw her curvy body, not only was she in the sale, which was a big part of it too, but I saw that her necklace said love. I'm going to use her for self-love work, as a reminder, as a holder of messages, as an encourager. Yeah, she's going to be part of that journey for me. I might journal with her about that. So she was bought for a specific reason of self-love, embracing and loving all of our bodies at any point in the journey, whether at the start of the journey or at the end of a journey to fitness. Our bodies are worthy at any point. So iconic Barbie look, but this doll I think wins for me. Does she win? I really can't pick one against the other. That makes me feel like I'm choosing between children. I love her for her iconic look, and the face. I mean, this is just pure Barbie for me. But as a doll for now, and the price point of this as well, she should have been £10.99, but she was in the sale at Smith's. She was only £6.99. For a doll to throw in your bag and to carry around, and to play with, and to actually touch and hold, and not just have for display, £6.99. I mean, it's just absolutely perfect. I love the shape of her. I love her slightly chunkier thighs. Yeah, I love them both. Then and now, what a long way we've come into that curvy body shape. I'm definitely going to be adding more curvy body Barbies to my collection, without a shadow of a doubt. So that's it, guys, the first then and now unboxing. Now just to get doll stands for them and put them on the shelf. So there we are for then and now. There they are up on the shelf. Here you can see the difference between a 90s and a early 2000s Barbie. You can see how the face began to change, and then right up to modern day, and her doll stand doesn't really fit her, so you can see there's been such a change in the representation of different shapes, which I just love. I've said it before, but I love it. And she's slightly shorter too, so all shapes and sizes now being represented within the Fashionista collection. So she's number 188. You can see they're both so gorgeous. Just love them. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching another two up on the shelf. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time in the doll room. Bye.